Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is another video and this will be very helpful for the people who want to start a business and want to register as a sole trader. So the video will have three parts. The first would be how to register as a sole trader on Revenue on the Revenue online system. The second part would be once you register, how to file a Form 11, which is the one that you need to file when you are trading. And then the third one, because people were asking me what other tax credits we could get when we filed our income tax if we are like PYE employees, other than the rent tax credits. So with all of this, let's start. So I will show you everything from the Revenue online system. There are actually three ways to register as a sole trader. One is the e-registration, which you need to file a form, the TR1 or the TR1 FT if for non-Irish residents, which is the one I'm going to show. The other one is to register on ROS. This is the first one I'm going to show. And at the end, I'm going to show how to register from myAccount if you have already. So for ROS, you will just Google Revenue Online System. You should have a window like this. And of course, if you're not registered yet, you need to register for us. So you just click here. Then it will pop up this window where it shows the steps. So the step one is to apply for the ROS and get your number RAN. And then the step two is to get your digital certificate. This one is going to, you're going to use this one to log in ROS. So let's go with the step one. It pops up a window like this, and then you need to specify if you're an individual or company, you're the tax agent of this, you're only an LPT receiver or a solicitor. And then you click next, and you will, depending on what are your circumstances, you will apply for the digital certificate, and then you will be able to download one. Then you move to the step three, which is only download the digital certificate. And like this is only if you forgot your password, how to get the login again. So now I'm going to show you actually the TR1 registration form, which is the one I mentioned at the beginning. So I will show you just step by step. The first one is your personal details, like your name, your short name, gender, nationality, date of birth, your address, including your ERCOT. This is very important. Your PPS number. You need to have one PPS number before becoming a sole trader. Your Irish phone number, your GNIB or IRB number, which is at the back of your card, your email, the civil status. Then if you are married, you need to include your partner's name and the details. And that is A1 for individuals. A2 is for trusts and partnerships. And I'm not going to focus on that, but as you can see, it's only personal details. Then the A3 is for everyone, is your business and activity details. So if you have a trading name, you put it here, and then what will be your legal format if you're a sole trader, like for individuals, partnership, if you're with somebody else, holder, you need to specify. Then what will be the business address? And this is very important. You cannot use the tax advisor or accountant address. You need to specify the business address. Then you have the type of business, if it's any of these, and then you need to describe it. For example, I was saying that people who work in construction and they are contractors or subcontractors, they need to do this. And for example, here they will just put construction, or for deliveries, they will put services and then specify for which company, for example, they work. And then for new companies, you need, if you're using a software, you need to specify which one is it, even for accounting. Then what else we have here? The activity of commerce. When will be your annual accounts? So the year end for most of the companies, depending on the industry, will be the 31st of December from the previous year. So yeah, that's something to look up. You need to state the expected turnover in the next 12 months. So what will be like your income for the next year, basically. And then most of the new companies will do this with a tax advisor. So you need to put the tax advisor details here. Then this is only if you need to register for VAT. If not, you can just, oh no, sorry, this is the general details. So you need to specify if it's VAT, income tax, RCT, this is for construction, or you'll be like you're hiring somebody, so an employer for PYE or PRSI. And then if you rent your business, you need to state the name of the landlord and the details of this renting. Okay, and then here is the registration for income tax if you're hiring an employee. And oh, sorry, no, this is registration for income tax, no non-PYE. So then you need to put here if you are a trader, what's your main source of income, if it's salary and pension, if it's rental income, other, you need to specify. That's very important. And then this is the registration for VAT. For companies which sales are 80 less than 80,000, you don't need to register for VAT. If your sales are at least 80,000 or more, then you need to register. Same for companies who work in services. If your sales or your annual income is less than 40,000, then you don't need to register for VAT. If it's more than 40,000, then you register for VAT and fill on all of this. Then this is, sorry, the registration for employer for PYE or PRSI. Then you need to specify if you're hiring somebody, if this person lives in Ireland. If not, if he or she will be working more than 60 days. This is only like if you are like a payroll company. So, or you have somebody in your payroll. And this is for the people who work in construction. So this is the RCT, registration for relevant contract tax. So then you're specifying if you're applying as the principal only and the subcontractor, or the subcontractor only. Probably the company already did this for themselves, so you need to do it for yourself. The date of your commands, like start working for the RCT, and then you need to put, if you're a subcontractor, you need to put the contractor details. So here will be basically the company details. They're hiring you. And then the part F is for capital gains tax. If you have a property, you're selling that, or you have investments, like you have a really big portion of assets, and then you need to register for capital gains tax, because this is the tax you pay when you sell something, like sell an asset. If it doesn't apply for you, you can just skip it. And then this is the last part, the declaration. So you just put your name, your signature, the date, and you're basically saying all of this is true, and then you're registering for ROS. I know it kind of looks like kind of long, but yeah, I show you it's straightforward. Then I will show you how to fill Form 11 once you're registering rows. So this will be basically the overview for pay and file from revenue. For everyone who register in ROS, it's the deadline to pay the taxes is the 31st of October. But if you file your return and also pay it through ROS, then the deadline will extend to the 14th of November. So that's actually very good if you use ROS only. And then this is how to prepare in advance. There are different guides you can get from revenue. So I will just explain you in a quick example how to do it. There are also like how to do it if you're an agent doing it for a company. So the first thing is you will select the income tax and the Form 11. Once you log in ROS, you get your certificate, your password, your login. Actually, once you did the previous steps, it takes like 5 working days. So then you will be able to file your form if you had trading last year. And then you file the return, and then you need to select the period. There are different years depending on the information you put. And this is actually how it looks in the revenue online system. It's kind of different to my account. Then you have this populated form 11, which is like if you're a contractor or subcontractor, your contractor will fill this and then you will have something similar. So this is already populated. It's kind of filled. You only check if everything is in order. If you want to claim additional credit taxes, then you can get there. Then let's click in proceed, and yeah, like you just select the period. And this is very important. So this is the income tax balancing amount. Usually, if it's positive, then you need to pay taxes. If it's negative, you pay taxes more than enough. So actually, revenue owes you money, and you get a refund. So the income tax preliminary is the tax you will pay for the next year. So you in ROS you pay for the next year in advance. So click here, you select the amount. Usually it's the same one as you had in 2023 and the previous year. So then this will be your total net amount. You can actually select not to pay anything for the next year and just leave it on zero and then click next. And then it will appear a window like this. Like Rose will usually have your bank details, and it will show you what will be the total payable amount. As I mentioned before, if it's a refund, then you don't need to do anything like this. Once you process this, the money will go to your account. And then like you just confirm the payable amount if you owe money to revenue, and then you just select OK. Here you will you will need to put your certificate again. You need to save it on your file so you get it quick. And then the password. So you just sign and submit, like you are saying, like all the information was accurate. So the return is filed. And that's basically it. Once you file the Form 11, you will have a notice like this that the return is filed. So then you just say, OK. And you will be able to see your return on ROS. Then you can see for the last year or the previous years how was your income tax filed. And just that will be it. Not very difficult. So now I will get to my account. I will show you first how to register for a sole trader as I show you with ROS and the form. And then I will show you the tax credits you will have if you are an employee and you're a PYE employee, basically. So first of all, you just look for my account in Google. And then you need to log in with your PPS number, date of birth, password. Then you will get a code to your Irish number. You just put the verification code. And then as I was telling you, you just go down in the main menu and look for this one, for manage my record and tax registrations. And then, as like in the form would be similar, you can register for income tax, you can register for capital gains tax, like for any of these, if it applies to you. That's another way. Like actually, with my account is faster than with Ross or the form. And then you just go back to the main menu. I will show you how to claim other tax credits. If you go to your current year, if you want to do it for 2025 or you didn't claim it for the previous years, you can claim it here up to 4 years in the past. So you will see, I was clicking 2025, and for this year, the employee tax credit and the personal tax credit is 2,000 each. This is not money that goes to your account. This is actually just to reduce your liability. We are going to, I'm going to show you how to claim the ones that actually are money to your account. So you go to additional income, your receipts. Sorry, you just go down in this menu. You should have something like a claim. Sorry, here it's at the top. Add new credits. So you just need to add new ones, and then like it's asking you if you need to give accurate information. So just they just want to make sure of that you're not inventing anything. You click that, and then here I will show you first in health. Then you click the health expenses. I put this in Spanish, so it will be easier for you to understand, but they give you, depending on the amount you paid, like 20%. So here you mention how much you paid during the year in medical expenses, and you need to add the receipts. So here, depending on the consultancy with the GP, if you're pregnant, different diagnosis. Uh, Also, when you go to the dentist, the non-routine dentist appointments, like for example, a cleaning for your teeth, like wouldn't work. You need like extraction or of a teeth or uh, something like that, and then like different GPs appointments. Like these are a lot, so you can actually have a look and see what's the guideline, what kind of information you need to put on revenue to claim these health tax credits. And then we're going for the job. We have different ones here, but I will show how is when you work from home, remote working relief. So this is for people who work from home. They have heating, electricity, and broadband bills that they can actually put on revenue. They get like 20% from that, depending on the amount of days they work from home during the week. So here they have a guideline: 10% of the cost of the electricity, 30% of the broadband. So yeah, you can have a look whenever you get a chance. And the last one, well, here is the rent tax credit I mentioned before. The last one I'm going to show is the tuition fees when you pay a third level course or a master. So here you select the number of students, because sometimes parents pay for their children and they get the relief, and then the amount of the qualifying tuition fees. You need to specify if it's full-time, part-time, and they have a guideline as well for that. So I hope you can also claim this credit tax and get just some more money to your pocket. Hope you like this video. As I mentioned in the previous one, trying to do this one's in English, because I think will help more people with that. So just leave me a comment if you want me to specify something on the Form 11 or how to register on roles. There are, as you saw, there are different tax credits you can claim. if you're a sole trader or if you are a PYE employee. So I could actually um, specify any of those if you want. And that will be it for today. So hope to see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.